Blessed love. How you guys doing this afternoon, this evening, this night? Hope you guys had an awesome day or an awesome week. Thank you guys, as always, for coming out. Appreciate each and every one of you. All right. Hey, Fifi Johnny, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you here. Thank you for coming through. All right, I'm gonna run a little video for a minute. Then we're gonna talk about it. All right. You guys see the topic. So tonight we talk about soil. We're gonna do a lot of talking about soil. But let me run this clip and we're gonna take it, talk about it. I love the crow. All right, thank you, Fifi Jordy. I appreciate that. Hey, boy, Blue, greetings. Thank you for coming through. All right, so I'm going to play like a video. You guys, and then after I play the video, then we're gonna talk. We're gonna have this conversation about soil. All right. Welcome to Plant a Garden TV. How you guys doing today? All right, guys. To the topic, it's about soil and the building of soil and organic soil. So today I'm gonna give you guys a little idea about soil. This soil that you see on the ground here was actually clay soil. But over the years, I have transformed this soil with nature and changed it. If you see it, you're going to see the soil. You will see the texture of the soil. You're going to see that. Listen to me, just the feelings of the soil tell you that the soil is rich and so soft. So soft and nice. You see what I'm saying? I take a lot of time to work on this soil. I know this soil is paying off. I spend a lot of time putting in the work on this soil, never use chemical, always organic matter, only organic product that come from nature, nothing from the store, just what's from nature and around here. And I have produced this beautiful soil that's produced such a beautiful plants. So this is my machete, and you know, I'm just, you know what? You see, the soil is so amazing. Look at it. So amazing. I did my work on this soil and I did my research on this soil. And right now, not to boast, but I believe I know a lot about soil. I can feel your soil, I can look at your soil, and I can tell you what type of soil you have. Do you have rich soil full of nutrients and full of organic matter and all these things? I can feel your soil and look at it and tell you what kind of soil do you have. You have good soil? Do you have poor soil? Do you have rich soil? I know that because I did my own research, my own experiment. So I've learned a lot about soil, about organic soil, building your soil natural. Some people believe that you got to use chemical and other things to fix soil. No, you cannot fix soil with chemical. You could damage the soil with chemical. You cannot fix it. In this bed, we have squash growing up. Look at the soil. What? You see what? Look at this. Look at the texture of this soil. You see what I'm saying? The feel. This is rich soil that well balanced out. All right, guys. All right, guys. All right, guys. Thank you, guys, as always. Because tonight we're going to talk a little about soil. Not too much in the depths, but the importance. What we're going to focus on tonight is the importance of having good soil. It's very important to have good soil. At the end of the day, the soil is the foundation of your garden. And with good soil, it make your work become easier. It make your job become easier. So it's always good to try and build your soil a certain way for the long term. Because the thing is, if you build your soil a certain way, for the long term, it's just going to get better and better and better, not worse. It's going to get better. Most of the time, people add certain thing to the soil, and like I said, this thing is temporary. And when I say temporary, they might look like they're walking to you. They might look like they're walking because when you're gonna start see, you might see your plants might grow up a little faster, and they might look big to you. But at the end of the day, these plants did not grow the way they're supposed to go because you give them something to jump them up fast and get themselves working hard faster than they should. To me, plants supposed to grow at their own pace. You're not supposed to slow them down, and you're not supposed to try to make them go any faster by adding other things. If you understand how to walk the soil and walk the plants, your plants could grow maybe as fast as the things you add around it. But sometimes I don't think people want to put in that walk in the garden. That's, you know, making the soil a certain way that when the roots spread, it makes it so easy for the plants to push their roots through. So it's a lot of ways that we can make our plant grow fast and not even fast, the right way, at the right speed. Our job, especially, I'm not talking about the big who growing food to feed the mass. They got to do what they got to do. You understand? Because they have millions of people they got to feed. But for a person who actually growing something in their backyard, trying to do, they should try to do it the best way. The best way meaning organic, natural. And I kind of get into the form of organic, but I got to get back to natural. Because natural is what we know. Natural. You see what I'm saying? Grow them natural, the way they're supposed to grow. Just observe the trees in the bushes. Just observe them and see that no one got to go in there and do anything for them. And this is what how our ancestors learn about farming. They study the forest. They study the forest and they see how the forest operate. They see how the forest have its own way, its own train of creating compost, the water, everything. They watch how the forest create its own growing, basically its own way of growing without anybody included and bringing water to wet the plant and bring in fertilizer to throw around them. They observe that and they realize if the forest could operate like that, then we're going to use the same method that works in the forest and do it in our garden where we plant in our food, where they plant in our food. And they do that for years upon years upon years, as we know. Oh, yes, that's it. Yes. And we do it years upon years upon years until you know what go on. Then we start to get introduced to certain things, and these things distract us from what we know. Many times we get distracted from what we know. How? Because things start presenting to us. Even though what you have is doing wonderful, somebody come, yes, man, try this. I had was to discipline myself. Because if I didn't do that, I would have catch myself trying these things. And so I disciplined myself and I said, no. I said, I don't even want to hear about it. I'm not interested because I want to continue like what the old people used to do. Because what I realized, the way they grow food and the way the food they eat used to make them so strong. You see what I'm saying? The food made them so strong. Old men climbing the mountain to go and dig, plant food. And not just plant food, they got to plow the earth. They was actually doing that. So that kind of show me it have a lot to do with what you eat. So I try to maintain this trend of growing organic, and I've been doing it for a while, and now I definitely convinced that no one can bring no product to me and tell me use this. Not at all. Not interesting. Not for what I see with my own two eyes. And not for what I see, what you can do without adding things to your soil. Not interesting. I agree. I don't want to hear about anything that's not natural to add to my soil because I'm seeing the benefit of adding only. Definitely. And the thing is, you don't take long to see benefit. That's the thing. You don't really take long to see benefit. Yes, 85 years old and still farming. Exactly. So that kind of shows, listen, it have to do with something. We're not doing something right. And certain food you eat, this is why I'm always saying, if you eat in certain food and it's not making you feel good, then you need to stop eating that food, for real. But sometimes we bypass what's going on, the feelings the food gives us, and we still continue. But if you're eating something and it's not making you feel good, I wouldn't eat it. I'm not trying to get used to it. Once it's not making me feel good, I'm not even want to get used to it. It's something, oh, you're going to get used to it. No. I don't want to get used to it because it tells me it's not something my body want to deal with. So yes, as always, thank you guys again for coming out. I appreciate you guys so much. Yes, but you know what? Tonight gonna be an interesting night. Tonight definitely gonna be an interesting night. Yes, it as always we try to do it in a form that everybody come and leave can leave with something positive that they can think about. So yes, so we're gonna be talking a little about soil, not too much, and then we're gonna move to different topics because Tonight is open discussion, but we're going to be talking about a different thing. And tonight I want to highlight a few channels, just a few channels. You know, when I look back and I look back at my journey, I just want to thank a few people and appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we're going to do that later on in the life. Hi, Destiny Oses, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, guys. So now, all right. As you see the clip I showed you a few minutes ago, the clips I showed you was soil, about my soil. And everybody can get good soil. Everybody can get good soil. But the thing is, you got to have patience and discipline. Hi, my journey to success. How are you doing? Yes, you have to have patience and discipline. And you got to be very determined as well to try to accomplish good soil. Good soil is one of the most important thing when the beginning of gardening. After you know what you want to grow, how you want to grow, how you want to do it, good soil comes after. So when you have good soil, your job becomes so easy. So easy when you have good soil. Because when you have good soil, rich soil with nutrients, it's already there, ready to feed the plants. So by the time the plants start pushing their roots, the food is right there, ready for them to eat and suck. You check what I'm saying? So this is why soil is so important. Soil is very, very important. I think it's one of the most important things in your garden. One of the most important things. And when I say soil, I'm talking about dirt. I'm actually talking about dirt. Dirt out there. Dirt. Whether it's clay, whether it's whatever soil you have. Many times we have soil. You see what I'm saying? We have soil, but what we do, we ignore the soil that we have in our yard. Instead of we try to build the soil we have in our yard, we ignore that soil and we go and look for other things, other whatever you could find. Instead of you wake up the soil you have and start adding organic matter to it, you know what I mean, and build it. So what's gonna happen? The soil gonna continue getting better and better and better. You see what I'm saying? So you walk in on it. Don't try to get stuff to and ignore the soil you have. You'll be surprised the soil you actually have in wherever. And all you need is some work to get it to that place. So the soil is so important, and we ignore the soil we have many times because some people got to deal with red clay, some people got to deal with real bad soil. But at the end of the day, you could turn that soil you say is bad or whatever, or if it's bad, you could turn that into decent soil. It just takes patience, discipline, and be very determined that I want to transform this soil, but I'm not trying to use certain things. This is why it's so important to think what you want to do, think what you want to plan, think the road you want to take before you start following. You have to know, do you want to go organic? Do you want to go the other way? And you follow the people who can take you there. I've mentioned this many times because you're going to get confused. You see what I'm saying? You will get confused. Hey, Tara Jones Williams, son, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, you will get confused because this one I'm gonna introduce you to some chemical. This one I'm gonna tell you, so you're gonna stuck in the middle confused. So make up your mind on what you trying to grow. Then after you make up your mind, then you start to follow the people who can guide you and take you where you want to go. There's too much information out there and you will get confused. Okay, so it's important to know your route in the beginning of gardening. And be serious and be formed. You can't be jumping everywhere. You jumping and hopping everywhere. You're not gonna learn like that. Because there's gonna be all kind of information you're getting and confusing you. Because many people I hear say that is so much information. You know, I'm getting confused. But at the end, yes, because you everywhere looking for this information. Find the people who could give you that information and rock with them. Hey, Ricky Live 365, how you doing? Thank you for being here. I'm believing in growing food natural, guys. I truly believe in, and I'm firm with it. I'm very firm with it. I do not listen to people who talk about chemical. Why? Because I don't want to get myself, because sometimes by you listening to a person or watching them using it, you might want to try it. Even though you might know better, you might still want to, oh, let me see what they're talking about. I don't want to get caught up, so I'm not interested, and I'm not trying to offend anyone. That's just my opinion and how I feel. Because I just enjoy growing food natural. I just enjoy the taste. I just enjoy everything about growing food natural. I just love it. So much benefit in it. You reap so much benefit out of growing food natural. So that's my opinion, guys. You can do free to do what you want. I'm just into growing my food natural and to reap the benefit. So yes, organic. I say organic, and who all say organic, be firm with it, because there's so much distraction out there. It ain't easy. Okay, so you just gotta be firm and tell yourself, I'm not you guys. There's a lot of people that been using them things for a long time. And what have happened over the years, sometimes it could really pollute your soil and make your soil get weak and sandy, right? But there's ways that you could bring back that soil. It's just not gonna happen overnight. That's the thing. Sometimes we look for overnight result, is not gonna happen. So what some people do, instead of they say, all right, I put in a stop to this now, and I'm gonna try bring back my soil to life. What they do, they continue. And then they continue. And then guess what? The soil become worthless, like nothing. You see what I'm saying? Sandy, no nutrition, no nutrients, no minerals, nothing. No organic matter, nothing. That's why plenty people don't see worms, earthworms. They got to go and buy earthworms, because why? They destroy them. So we have to be mindful of these things. I'm sticking to nature. That's how my grandparents and parents did, and they have passed it down. Definitely. Hey, Life from Scratch, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, so you got to make up your mind on the route you want to take. If you want to grow organic and learn to grow organic, and you hear or you watching this video, you in the right place. You in the right place. And even in the chat, there's people in there as well. Life from Scratch, Fifi, Johnny, Ricky. Everybody is trying to grow as natural as possible. All right? So at the end of the day, is everyone's decision. Everyone got to make their own decision and decide what they want to grow, how they want to do it. But for me, I'm sticking to the natural. As I have seen people digging in their garden and no worms inside. Well, if you dig it, the honest truth is, if you digging in your garden, digging, and you ain't seeing no worm, no earthworm, then something ain't right. You check what I'm saying? Because why I say something ain't right, earthworms love organic matter. Organic matter is natural stuff. That's what they feed from. You see what I'm saying? That's what they feed from. They love organic matter. So once you ain't seeing that, that means something is wrong with your soil. Something is, whatever you have in that soil is either destroying them or they're walking away from your soil. And it might sound crazy that someone say, oh, the worm walk away from your soil. But yes, they do that. They do that. So if you're able to maintain that organic matter for the worm, they're not going nowhere. They're stuck in there. You see what I'm saying? They ain't going nowhere. They're going to be right there. So once you see the digging, once you dig in and you ain't seeing no earthworms, you need to do something. Something ain't right. Maybe you need to work on your soil. And not knocking you, nobody. I'm just giving some solid advice. If you ain't seeing worms, then you need to do something about your soil. Because it's either you get rid of them or they walk away. Once you see them, you know, yes, my soil is good because the organic matter drying them. Try doing a compost pile. Try do a compost pile with only organic matter. Don't throw nothing on there. Don't go look for no meat and no bone and all this thing and throw on there. Just natural product. Just leaf, wood, and the weeds you pull up in your garden, just throw them there and leave them in the heat. And don't add nothing there. And I guarantee you, you will see all kind of worms up in that. That's what they love. They love organic matter. So yes, if you're not seeing that, you need to start doing something to your soil. And I'm not knocking anyone about that. I'm just telling you, by doing that, you're going to see better results. All right? So yes, soil is one of your most important thing you could ever do. And if you build your soil, if you walk on your soil and you build your soil the right way, that soil could last for a long term. That could become like a long-term investment. What all you got to do is maintain it. And once you maintain the soil, it's just ongoing, beautiful, and just getting better and better. But when you add these things, what does happen? These things dry out. It dries out your soil. It dries out the nutrients. It dries out the mineral out of the soil. So you're not doing it for a long term. You're only doing it for a period of time. Then when you catch yourself now, you got to start over. Because now you got to purge. You got to purge this your soil. You got to purge your soil to able to get it back. To even thinking about talking about organic, you got to purge that, and that's gonna take some time to purge. So it's best you maintain the natural way. You still could grow your food. You still could grow your food while walking on your soil. But try to do it as natural as possible. So when you do it as natural as possible, you build in your soil for the future. You see what I'm saying? You build in for the future. Don't do it the backward way. You sucking, you draining your soil. You're supposed to build your soil, not drain it. Thanks for that. I need to do more composting. Yes, this composting is very important, and if you do it the natural way, that way better. Because what you're doing, you're building, like I now mentioned, you're building it for a long term, 10 years. You could be the same place growing food and still doing well. You see? I compose a lot too. Sorry. All right. Definitely. Hey, my Presbyterian God, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes. You got to build your soul for the future. Long term. If I wasn't thinking like that, you see, if I wasn't thinking for long term, my soul would have been messed up. You see? But I was thinking for a long term, meaning 10 years from now, my soil is supposed to be great. That's how I was thinking. My soil is supposed to be awesome 10 years from now. So I stick to organic matter. And listen, I'm not giving it up for nothing. For real, I'm just not giving it up. Because this thing works. You just have to have discipline and patience and be very determined that you want this soil to change. You want your soil to transform into a better soil. So by doing that, you know what's going on. If you can't, guys, all right. If you want to learn about soil, I mean, I have a lot of videos that about soil that can really help you. And if you curious enough, you could go back and you could see the way all my plants them look and the harvest from my plants. So that gives you a more confirmation that you could actually grow stuff without adding chemical. All right. Okay. Can't give up. Can't give up. What's the best planter? Well, listen to me. For years, I've been using leaf, like the leaves that fall from the tree. I've been using the weeds that grow up in your garden. I just pull off their head. I just leave the weeds. I don't pull up their roots. What I do, I cut off their head because the roots, a lot of these weeds add a lot of nutrition to your soil. A lot of them help feed your plants. So I don't pull them up. I use my machete and cut off the head and just leave them there. So I use that and I put them in my compost pile with like the body of the tree. Like limbs and all these things or tree fall down and rotten. I might go and scrape out the inside. And it's been working for me. So all you got to do is get a little area, and you just start adding leaf and the grass clipping and just leave them there. You ain't even got to add no. Some people say they add meat, and you ain't got to do that. Okay? Just leave it there, let nature break it down for itself, and that gonna turn into compost that you can add to your soil. So if you keep doing that every year, I guarantee you, you're gonna see a big change. Yes, you will see a big change. So that's a good way to transform your soil or change your soil. All right? All right. Thank you. Thank you, Fifi. Appreciate that. Okay. If anyone have any question about soil, you could put it in the chat. You could put it in the chat with a question mark, and I could answer to the best of my ability. If you have any question about soil, or you have soil and it might be doing well, and you have any question, just put it in the chat and I answer to the best of my ability. Yes, but your soil is one of the most important things in garden, your soil. Your soil come almost first. After you think about what you're doing and what you want to do, you're supposed to think about your soil. Because your soil is what feeding your plant and whatever you add to it. As much as we do a lot of things, plant love dirt, soil. Plant love dirt. And we all know that. We all know that. Dirt, that's what plant love. Plant do best in dirt. We add compost to help strengthen the dirt. We add compost to help make the dirt more rich, more, you know. That's what we do to help maintain the dirt. But plants just love dirt. Okay? All right. I'm going to talk a little. So, yes, if anyone have any question about soil, you could always put it in the comment. And meanwhile, I'm gonna switch the topic for a little because I have a herb garden challenge that going on as well right at this moment. And we have the last update coming on the 25th of this month. And on the 25th of this month, that's gonna be the last update. Then on the 30th of this month, that's when they're gonna be the giveaway where 3 people gonna be winning. So basically, you're gonna have first prize, second prize, and third prize. Shout out to Miss Queen as always for donating $150 to this challenge. So she make it that we can have 3 winners. Before it was $200 to the winner, but Miss Queen chip in $150, and because of that, we were able to have a second prize $100, third prize $50. So yes, at the end of this journey, it was an interesting journey. It was a very challenging journey, and I know many people have struggled with their seedling. I know it. I know you guys have struggled. But for the ones them who keep up and continue, and what, you know, there's 2 people I got to shout out in this too. Shout out everybody. Shout out to everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking part in this. But there's two people who doing it for the first time. They're now going sealing for the first time, which is Yaya Best Life and Audrey Living Life. And you'll be surprised these people upload. When I see people falling out left, right, and center, these two people were still uploading. Audrey Living Life and Yaya Best Life. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate you guys. For real. Then we also, I struggle with squash, but this year squash is doing producing. Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yes. So this journey has made people for the first time become gardeners. And you know what I'm saying? I'm so grateful for the people who do gardening fall out. I don't know the reason, but these two people stick it out. That's Yaya Best Life. Thank you, Fifi Johnny. That's Yaya Best Life right there. She doing it for the first and stick out. One more upload. How that's really cool. That's made me feel like this was a success. Even though we start out with like 30-something people, and out of the 30-something, I tell you 20-something fall out. Some stop upload, some break the rules. So by two people, I'm just saying, just because two people do it for the first time and pull through, it's a win for me. It's a success for me. It's a success for me that two people who never do any gardening before run it down to the end. Yeah, two people. My goodness. Wow. So to me, it's a win for me. I feel good about that. That two people start for the first and turn out second and turn out right to the end. One more video they have to upload. But the show must go on. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. 20-something people drop out, but the show continue. And we go into the end now. One more video. So yes, it is. Yes, Ricky Life 365. It is a win too. It is a win. It's a big win. And at the end of the day, plenty people learn so much from it. So it's a win. It's a win. And the challenge as well was for people to share. Share, you know, like share. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a big win and I appreciate it. Yes. Also, the challenge was to share because what I'm looking into is how could you be in a challenge where your videos involve, right? Your videos involve and you're not even sharing it. You're not even putting it on your community for say, well, boy, let me share out this thing because at the end of the day, I'm involved in it. And it's going to be, you know, all of us, people watching, more people going to see, more people going to get to know you. But people wasn't doing that. So to all the people who was sharing it out, I appreciate you guys. You know, Fifi Johnny was sharing it out on our community. Ain't much people did it. I think I see Yaya Best Life share it out as well. Ain't much people did it. A few people mention it. But you in a challenge. You see, but it's a win. It's a win. It's a win. To me, it turned out successful. Oh, yes. But yeah, that's part of the rule. And I mean, when you look at it, you shouldn't even be thinking. That should be something you say, boy, let me share this thing out. This go inspire people. And at the end of the day, my videos involved in the challenge. I'm in the challenge. You understand? Why not share it? People was doing that, but that's cool. It's a win. And guess what? There's people still rooting to the end. There's people still follow all the rules and still rooting to the end. So at the end of the day, this is a success for me and for everybody. And the ones them who still continue and pushing. It is a success. What a success. There's people who learn about new homes. There's people who now start gardening through this challenge. How success that? It couldn't listen me. I'm excited and I'm happy. Can't wait for that night, the 30th of next month, for this giveaway, for this people to actually win. We start this journey from February the 4th. So it was a journey for people, and I know it wasn't easy. But shout out to all of you, the ones who follow the rules, the one who now begin and continue and never miss uploading a video and doing it for the first time. That tells me a lot. That tells me a lot. I appreciate you guys. I'm simple following you. That's all it's about. And the rules were so simple. You know, this was so. The more planter to the planting family. Yeah, I'm telling you, exactly, Ricky, exactly. Two more people, and they're doing it. They didn't stop. They're still doing it. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's a success. It turned out to be a success, even though everybody wasn't able to pull it through to the end. It's a success. Yes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. So don't forget, guys, on the 30th of this month, 3 people gonna be winning. One person $200, the other person $100, and one person $50. What an exciting night. So guys, please tune in on the 30th of this month. Please tune in to witness this journey. It was very challenging. Very challenging. Hey, Duval City girl, how you doing? Listening and making dinner. I hope I follow the rules. Well, yes, I think you did, Duval, because you was uploading your video then. Yes, I think you did. Yes, but on that day, it will be a beautiful day. It will be a beautiful day that you guys, I know you guys work hard. I know you guys try. I know the pressure, because even myself went through some pressure with the weather. It ain't easy to deal with seedlings indoor for 3 months. You guys did it, so tap yourself on your shoulder. You all did well. Tap yourself on your shoulder. You all did well. Oh, what's a blessing. It ain't end yet, but I feel so good because it's a win for every one of us. Because I learn about herbs I never know about. I learn about, you understand? I never heard about these herbs, but guess what? I did learn about a few. So yes, I've learned myself. And I know you guys have learned as well. Yep. You see? I show plant and know who's in and who's out. Definitely I've been watching. I've been watching. You know, I mean, I have to watch. I definitely was watching. Because the thing is, when you're doing a challenge and you're the judge, especially you want to continue it every year. You know you want it to go as fair as possible. You want to make sure it go down fair. So in order for that happen, you gotta be watching. So there's people who follow, there's people who was uploading video and they feel like it was all that. And the rules was very simple. So I was trying to find the screens to drop on in. All right, thank you, I appreciate it. Yes, shout out to Miss Queen again because she donated $150. Yes, so if you guys didn't know Miss Queen, check out Miss Queen because she did help with this challenge, and that is so awesome. So at the end of the day, it's a win. It's a win, and I appreciate you guys for pushing through and showing how strong you are. You guys show me something because I know the pressure to keep seedlings alive indoors. I know the pressure, so yes, I know how hard you guys work. So shout out to you guys. Appreciate you guys. I really do. I really do. So, let me shout out a few people, like the people who in here tonight. Let me shout out, shout out to Fifi Johnny. Thank you for always helping me with the moderation, moderator. Look, you see, that's what I'm saying. If I need a link, you help me out with that. I just got to appreciate. I got to appreciate you for that. And you should feel free to put up your link. So if anyone need to check out Fifi Johnny, they can. And if you growing chicken or you trying to grow some chicken, you should go over by Fifi Johnny. You're gonna learn a lot about chicken over there. She also grow food as well. She show her journey of how she do things. So you could always check out Fifi Johnny. Duval City Girl, thank you, Duval City Girl, for even participate in the Herb Garden Challenge and was able to push that far and still pushing. Thank you. And Duval City Girl is also a gardener as well that grow her food. She do her thing as well. So shout out to you, Duval City Girl Gardener. Appreciate you. Shout out to you, Ricky, for coming through, man. Shout out to you, man. I know you're doing your thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Thanks for coming through. We appreciate you. And Ricky also do his gardening as well. Ricky do his thing too. So, I mean, it's a good thing to always able, all right, that's Duval City Girling, to always able to learn from each other. Whether it's a little or it's always good to learn from each other. Hey, James Entertainment TV, what's up, bro? How you doing? Thank you for coming through. Yes. Who else in the live from scratch? Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. Always coming through and give you support. Sometimes you come up in the chat, come up and share some information as well. Yes. So yes, guys, shout out to everyone. I still have a few people to shout out as well, but I'm gonna continue right now. All right, that's Ricky Live 365. So, check out each other, guys. We appreciate each and every one of you. All right, so that's live from scratch. All right. Yes, guys, so as always, we try to motivate people. That's what we do. We try to motivate people. We try to encourage people. But at the end of the day, we're not here to make you do things you don't want to do. You see what I'm saying? We only share the things we do and share the results. So it's up to you if you want to choose and follow some of the things we do and see what kind of result you could get from it. But we're not here to take nobody out their comfort zone. We're not here to, we're just trying to be positive. Yeah, sorry for that. Yes, guys, so thanks everybody for coming out again tonight. Well, guys, you already know. Over here is We Deal Organic. So, we've been promoting organic for 7 years on YouTube. You see, for 7 years, I've been talking about organic. You go back to my 4-second video, you're going to still see me talking about organic, still see me talking about leaf, still see me talking about saving seed. So we maintain, we maintain what we stand for, and we share our journey. So now if someone see the result and want to try, go ahead. I appreciate your talking of your experience and how good it is to plant organic. Yes, man, very, very, listen to me, very, very good to do organic. It's one of the best things you could do in your garden. One of the best things. Because at the end of the day, you're setting up your soil for long term. And you're growing organic, healthy, natural food at the same time. So you're reaping so much benefit. Just be patient and disciplined. And like I now mentioned, follow the people who growing food the way you want to grow it. So if you want to grow organic, then you got to follow people who do organic. If you want to use chemical, then you follow the people. You see what I'm saying? You have to make up your mind. And once you make up your mind, you just be firm with it. This is what I'm doing. Then, when you make up your mind, you're going to see result. You see what I'm saying? And you're going to decide, well, all right, is either I continue this or I go to something else. But doing it the natural way, it ain't no regret. It definitely ain't no regret. Not at all. I love the challenge. It made me do more research on my herbs and learn about more. Awesome. You see that? You see what I'm saying? It's a win. At the end of the day, it's a win. We bring new gardeners into the gardening, and people actually learning about herbs. Now, People even actually go in and do research about gardening. How beautiful that is about different herbs. How beautiful. So it is a win. Very successful win. Oh yes. Very so. To me, it's a win that this thing still can't, and we have one more upload. One more upload. And people learn about herbs, and there's new people. And the greatest thing, I hear many people say the herb was struggling. But you know what? I see two people who never do gardening before. Herb was struggling. You think they give up? They didn't give up. So that shows me something. You're not supposed to give up. Try whatever you can. If this one don't work, you see them germinate, do something else. Don't just stop completely. You know? That's how I'm going to house to plant some new house. Right? Everybody learn. Everybody learn. Hi, urban gardening, how you doing? Yeah, so it's a win for me and everybody. And I can't say it enough, but I appreciate you guys for taking the time out in this challenge and still continue. Especially the one who in was just breaking the rules and uploading when they feel like. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Hey Leslie and Bent, how you doing? All right. So tonight, I'm gonna drop the link in case anybody wanna say something about the challenge. You know what I mean? What changes, what happened. It's cool. You can, so I'm gonna drop the link. All right. So yes, the challenge was 5 herbs. That was the challenge. 5 herbs, and you got to upload twice a month. And you have to start, I say, the 4th of February, but I give an extension to the 6th. And you got to upload twice every month. And then you also mention, you share, you mention in the chat, because you in it, that should be automatic. You talk about it, and simple rules. So it's getting there, it's getting to the end, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yep. Thank you guys again, as always. So if anyone want to come up, you could always come up. If you have a question, if you want to ask a question, you could leave, you could put a question mark to it, and then I can answer. All right? But this challenge, the honest truth, the challenge made me grow more herbs this year. It made me look into, I always grow plenty herbs. I always grow a lot of herbs. But what happened this year? It made me grow more herbs. You see, more different herbs instead of the same kind of herbs. It made me look for more new herbs that I never grew. And I ain't regret it, because I'm reaping the benefit right at this moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure if you guys didn't start harvesting as yet, I'm sure you guys will be harvesting some herbs pretty soon. If you're not, if you ain't harvesting anything, I'm sure You guys should be harvesting something very, very soon. It's rewarded and it has so much benefit. All right. So for the people who actually doing container garden, I just want to give you guys just a little idea because I know I know you guys doing container garden. Some people might be only doing container garden. Oh yeah, resting homes in a yep. I see that. I see that. Yes, container gardening is. I mean, you have to pay more attention to container garden than raised bed. When I say raised bed, I mean like in the grow. When you plant it in the grow. Because container garden is kinda you gotta be careful, you know what I'm saying? Because the size is pretty important. And I always mention do not go cheap in your containers. When I say cheap, I mean with the size. With the size, do not try to save a few dollars by choosing a smaller container. Don't do that at all, okay? I do so many homes for this challenge and I have moved from propagating and rooting from them. Oh, wow. I'm selling some. Oh, my goodness. This is awesome. This is awesome. Wow. You see? You see what I'm saying? That's why I know it's a win. That's why I know it's a win. Because, yes, Duval growing herbs. But guess what? This challenge makes you grow more herbs. You see? You see? You see what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, and this is what I was saying there's so many benefits in this thing. That is wonderful, Duval. Wow. Of them, I'm selling at a plant and swap sale with tags talking about the challenge. And then, oh, wow. That's wonderful, Duval. Wow. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yes, you take the positiveness out of it. You see, grab the positive out of anything and make it something. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yes. You see, that's made me feel good too because it's a win situation. It doesn't matter, even though you didn't win the prize, you still win. You just gotta be smart and creative with what you're doing and make it a situation where you win. It surely is amazing. Oh wow, it's surely amazing. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Well, you know what, Duval? That's something you open up for yourself, you know. I think you should continue. Yes, I think you should continue do what you're doing. Keep rooting, keep selling, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop, don't give up. And educate yourself at the same time more about different hobbies. And keep rooting them, keep doing, and just right there, you have your little bit, your own business create right there. What a blessing. You see, That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I hope on that night, Duval, maybe you should come up and talk about your story on that night. Yes, that should give you opportunity to come and talk about it, motivate someone. All right. Next second, guys. Yes. Hey, Dartex, how you doing? Thank you for being here. All right. So yes, the challenge goes pretty well. Shout out to each and every one of you as always. Shout out to Orban. Orban still in the challenge, still pushing through. Shout out to you, Orban. Appreciate you coming through and keep pushing in that challenge. Okay, so yes, I was talking about container garden. Yeah. Container garden could be a little challenging from time to time. The reason for that is you know is when you sow, the thing about it is when you went in ground, especially when you dealing with the dog. I'll come up next time. Yes, yes, yes. Next time will be fine. Next time will be fine. Yes, next time will be fine. Yes. Thank you for that. Yes, so with container garden, you got to be kind of skeptical in certain ways because the reason for that is the sun penetrating all around the container, even if heat is coming from the earth into the bottom of the container. So in that form, what happens is you actually the sun is really penetrating. So that's why sometimes how the water get dries out so fast. And especially plenty people do not use, they don't just use the compost they buy from the store. But I think you should mix it with some soil instead of just doing that. And I believe you're gonna get better result. All right. So that's something to look into. But container garden could be very challenging, and that's the truth. Hey Psalms 146, how you doing? Thank you for being there. All right, sorry for that, guys. Yes, so let's talk a little more about soil this evening. Let's continue a little about soil. Let me play a little clip and show you guys what I'm talking about, the soil and how it's the looks and the feel. Give me 1 second. Let me find this video, guys. All right, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Welcome to Plant a Garden TV. How you guys doing today? All right, guys. To the topic, it's
Okay,
about
guys,
soil
just check.
and the
I'm just going
building
to
of
show you a
soil
little
and
clip
organic
in
soil.
this. I just want
So
you to
today I'm
see
gonna give you guys a
the
little
looks of the
idea about
soil and
soil.
the texture. And
This soil
let's
that
take
you
a
see
look
on
at
the
this.
ground here was actually clay soil. But over the years, I have transformed this soil with nature and changed it. If you see it, you're gonna see the soil. You will see the texture of the soil. You're gonna see that listen me, just the feelings of the soil tell you that the soil is rich and so soft and nice. You see what I'm saying? I take a lot of time to walk on this soil. I know this soil is paying off. I spend a lot of time putting in the work on this soil, never use chemical, always organic matter, only organic product that come from nature, nothing from the store, just what's from nature and around here. And I have produced this beautiful soil that's produced such a beautiful plants. So this is my machete, and you know, I'm just, you know what? You see, the soil is so amazing. Look at it. So amazing. I did my work on this soil and I did my research on this soil. And right now, not to boast, but I believe I know a lot about soil. I can feel your soil, I can look at your soil, and I can tell you what type of soil you have. Do you have rich soil full of nutrients and full of organic matter and all these things? I can feel your soil and look at it and tell you what kind of soil do you have good soil? Do you have poor soil? Do you have rich soil? I know that because I did my own research, my own experiment. So I've learned a lot about soil, about organic soil, building your soil natural. Okay, guys.
Okay, guys, I'm just giving you an idea of how the soil look. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna show you another piece of the plant. Look at the plants, right? You see the soil? Now look at the plants there. That's there. All right.
Look what's going on here. Let me show you my soil again. This is 100% organic soil right here. 100%. Look at it. 100%. Do you see? Look at it. Look at the beauty of this thing and look at the plants them. Well, the plants them speak for themselves. The plants tell you what type of soil they have. Okay? This whole garden was actually clay. I put in a lot of work. Guys, if you're interested in learning about organic soil, building your soil, please email me and I can give you information. We could have a conversation and I can give you tons of information how to transform your soil. Even if you already pollute your soil with chemical, I can help you purge that soil. I can help you purge it and bring it back to life where you have 100% organic soil. But remember, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time. Okay, look at this again. You see what's going? Look at the soil. Look at the texture. Look. You see what I'm saying? Beautiful soil, and the plants shows you. The plants shows you the soil that they get in. See, I have a pepper over there, and the tree is getting crazy right now. Look at another pepper right there, and look at the soil. Look at the soil. Look at the beauty of the soil, how it's soft, and the texture, that spongy texture. Look at the soil, that spongy. Oh my goodness. Guys, if you want to learn about organic soil, please follow my channel and you can always email me and we can talk about it. Look at this scale. You see the soil? Look at the soil and look at this scale. Let me come back that you can really see. You see that plant? Do you see that plant? Check it out. All right, so over here, look again. The soil is amazing. Look at the soil, beautiful. Look.
All right, guys. Okay, I hope you guys was able to hear and able to see. You see what I'm trying to. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You see what is happening. I'm showing you guys that with determination, with focus and discipline, what it can do. And this is in life itself. This ain't just about gardening. This is about life itself. Sometimes you want to accomplish something, but you got to be focused and discipline yourself, which come with sacrifice sometimes, in order to make it work, in order to make it happen. Like I was saying in the video, it was clay soil, red clay, and I just wanted to change the soil. But my goal was never to add chemical to the soil. My goal was to maintain that soil with organic matter, natural product. That was my goal. And I stick to that, even though people come with chemical from time to time. Oh, why you don't use this? Why you don't use that? I say, no, I'm not using anything. I'm going to maintain what I'm doing. And I did. But look now, all that sacrifice, all that time I put in that soil, put in that soil, yes, it has changed. And now the beauty of the plants, the way the plants look, the way they produce, the way they taste, the way everything. When you eat in the kale, the strength you get from the kale is like you feel like you eating something. The taste you get it. Sometimes you eating lettuce and stuff, and it might even taste like you eating lettuce. Not over here. You will know. And I remember back in the young days growing up, when you eating lettuce, it used to have this smoking taste. Yeah, that's the taste I'm getting back. So I'm just showing you a journey, an idea that if that's your journey where you feel like I want to eat something, I want to eat more healthier, I want to grow my food in a different way. There's people who basically, I've been doing this for 7 years. I've been encouraging people to grow their food natural, save seed for 7 years on YouTube. I've been doing it, and I'm not just telling you do it, I'm actually doing it myself. So I'm encouraging you to do it, but I'm doing it as well. Just like I tell you to grow your herb garden. And what I did, I do the same. Let me show you a little clip again. All right? Let me see, hold on. Thank you, Leslie and Ben. Appreciate that. Not knocking anyone, but I wish everyone would go full this way. Natural. I agree, but not knocking anyone. I agree with you. I agree with you. Those greens look so. I'm telling you, and this is no chemical. This is actually no chemical. Thank you, thank you. And all right, that's my email. If anyone want to contact me, the email is right there. You can contact me. And if your soil is polluted, I can bring back your soil back to organic. Because when this is something too, guys, after you pollute your soil with all these things, don't believe it's gonna just because you feel like, okay, I'm gonna do that doesn't believe. No, you gotta get rid of the pollution out of your soil. And how to do that? I know how to do that. All right. So as always, if you want to go natural, just go natural. Be strong-minded, be focused, and just push for it. You cannot, if you want to go natural, you cannot be listening to people with chemical. You will get over that. You will find yourself trying it. You got to be disciplined with this thing. Because you might be watching a video with someone, right? You're watching a video and they're showing you, oh, this I use this, and yes, look how it have my stuff. You just watching a video that this guy showing you his product. And just like that, you look at the video and you say, oh, really? And you might want to buy that, go buy that same product. So you got to be focused on discipline if that's what you want. You want organic product, garden, then you got to stick to it. You have to stick to it. That's the only how it will work. You have to stick to it. So let me show you a little video about my herb garden that I'm growing. So I'm showing you guys that I'm actually doing it myself. Hey Clipty, how you doing? Thank you for being here.
Full day. How you guys doing? Well, all right, guys. I'm gonna go through a little, give you guys a little idea of how this basically is my experiment station. This is my experiment station where I've done some experiment and I have learned so much in the past 3 months in this little area. So much I have learned in this past 3 months. I'm growing all different kind of plants. It's like a companion planting, and I've learned so much from these plants. And there's so many different type of plants going right all the way up there. All the way up there, so many different plants. Look what is going on here, right? This is a burdock. This is burdock right here, and this burdock is really spreading. But at the same time, it's spreading, and look what it's doing here. It's covering this plant. You see, in making this plant don't get enough sunlight. So that's something you got to be careful with when you're doing companion planting. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this leaf off. I'm going to take off this leaf. No, you see what's going on here now? No, this is capable of getting sunlight. You see what I'm saying, guys? Just like that, right? This big leaf was covering up this whole plant. Now I remove it, now it stands for sunlight. So don't make, sometimes we want to see the big leaf and they look beautiful, but if they're damaging and causing another plant not to get sunlight, then take off that leaf. Because this plant's still gonna push up new leaves anyway. Even this one I should get rid of this one too, because this is gonna spread, and as you see what's going on here, the basil right here is gonna mess up the basil. So this one is a burdock and this one is a bitter dock. Two of them is almost the same type of plant, they grow the same, and you could also harvest their roots. I'm sure their leaf have benefit, but I did not do any research on the leaf, so I cannot say. This is another herb which is Italian Greek, and this is rosemary growing up right here. Simple right here. So we have the sweet stevia right here. We have the burdock. We have a bitter dock. And we have a nice bell pepper here. This bell pepper gonna actually grow 5 feet tall. Yes, this is gonna grow 5 feet tall. Right, so now over here we have the celery and we have the basil. Okay, so just like that, you see how much different plant? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different plants right in this little area. Right in this little area. This is another bell pepper we have here, and this bell pepper will go 5 feet tall as well. Maybe it might hit 6 feet tall. In this area here, we have a bitter dock, and we also have a sage. This one is a gold leaf sage, as you can see. Up inside there, we have Greek, we have thyme, and this is black-eyed beans. Right here, you can see we have a nice turmeric is growing up here. We have thyme, we have mint, pineapple mint. We have another pepper that's definitely gonna hit 5 feet tall. In this container, we have an avocado. We also have an avocado here, and this is black-eyed beans. This is peanuts, groundnuts growing here. This is groundnuts. And as you see, guess what? This is a moringa. This moringa is growing pretty well. As you can see, I did several harvests from it, and it's still doing pretty well. Even this one, several harvests from it, still doing pretty well. Even this one, several harvests from it, still doing pretty well. This is another bell pepper that we know for a fact this bell pepper gonna hit 5 feet tall and counting. Yes, so we have okra, we have, I mean, there's all different type of plants growing in this area. This over here, oh man, this is basil. This is a lemon basil. But this lemon basil start pushing seeds, so I'm just gonna allow it and just let it do its thing, and then I can get all these beautiful seeds to seed. This is a sorrel. That's a white sorrel right here, this one. This is a sage. We also have turmeric growing up. So yes, guys, and don't forget we have Tomalia growing. We also have soursop. We also have mango. This is another turmeric coming up here. Not turmeric, moringa. Yeah. And we have another soursop here. And this one is a pigeon peas. So yes, guys, all these are different type of herb. This is another herb right here.
That video is just to show that I'm actually planting my herb as well, even though I'm trying to encourage people. You see, I'm not here coming up and talk a bunch of stuff and, I'm actually doing the things I'm talking about. Growing my food, growing my herbs. But all I try to do is encourage other people to do the same. Not telling you you have to. I'm just showing you what I do. And if you wanna take it upon you and say, all right, let me grow some herbs, let me grow some food for my family, that's good. If you're doing it already, maybe you could try a few things that I'm doing and see if it works for you. But I'm just trying to show you guys, even though sometimes you could have a little small space. And if you notice the soil in that area, the soil is a soil I'm walking on right at this moment. It's clay. It's actually clay, but I'm walking on it right now. And I guarantee you very soon, you ain't gonna see any clay there. All you're gonna be seeing is a different color, a different type of soil, because I'm gonna be walking on that soil. But the thing about it is that video also show that people, that video also show that people can actually use the soil they have in their backyard and just walk on it. Don't just tell yourself your soil is messed up and oh you don't need it and you gotta go and bring in all different type of stuff to grow some food. Right in your backyard, you can start growing your food with that soil. And all you will keep doing, you keep adding organic matter every year, every fall, and leave it for the spring. So when the spring comes, you start planting. So don't get discouraged. Don't always believe that your soil is bad and messed up, because sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes the case is all you need to do is add, maintain the soil, and that soil could transform into something that you love. Okay, over here we don't promote chemicals, so you're not gonna hear no names of chemical over here because we don't promote that over here. So we stuck to what we've been saying for 7 years on YouTube. Leaf, rotten chuchong, and let me just get for if anyone up in here that's new, let me find a video as well, a short video, just to give you a little idea again of what we do over here. Give me 1 second, all right? Look at what's going on. These things, to work for itself, it's create a super soil. It help you
to create this super soil. A lot of things you adding in the compost, you really don't need it. These things will break down this thing for itself and in a natural form. So when you take this and you add it to your soil, here we go. Beautiful natural compost. So regardless to what, you don't need to add anything, honestly. Some people add worms. That's cool. That's cool. But for me, I let nature do the work. And when nature do the work, everything comes natural. So everything breaking down. These are the leaves. Look at what's going on here. All these was dry leaf and all these things. Rotten tree trunk, as you can see. And everything is just breaking down for itself. Okay? Naturally breaking down for itself. Look, this even trying to grow. You know, but this is what I'm talking about, guys. You could make compost, you just got to have patience. You see, look how it breaking down for itself here. What you see? All this start breaking down for itself. So you really, all you need to do is just add the grass, the leaf, the wood chip, and everything gonna add itself. Everything that's need to break this down gonna add for itself. Okay? So this is how I do it. Everybody do it in a different form, but I rather nature breaking it down for me. Sometimes we try to rush things and we instead of we help, we cause more harm. Okay? So just have a little patience. Well, this is for the people who have access to this. Not everyone have access. But you see, all this gonna break down and become compost. Look at this. This is a rotten tree trunk. You see it have ants. It have everything that's in there, that's needed to be in there, that's gonna break it down. So I ain't got to worry about adding meat and all this thing. So this is my compost pile. Nothing added. The only thing added is grass, bushes, tree trunks.
All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoying because we actually showing the things we do. So we don't come up here and just say stuff that we don't know. When we come here and we say something, it's because we did it. We experience it. You know what I'm saying? So if I tell someone, I don't think, well, I ain't gonna tell no one that. I'm just gonna say, I ain't gonna add no meat to my compost pile. I will just leave, just like what you saw. Leave the tree, the body from the trees, whether it's a limb, whether whatever, the leaf grass, that's what you show the grass. The weed out you got, just leave that there. And that will break down. You could even add them into your raised bed and just mix it with the soil. So thank you guys as always for coming through and be here, spending time with me. So I'm just trying to show you guys the journey of how I grow food and the journey of what I do. Okay? 7 years I've been encouraging people about growing food the natural ways. On YouTube. Yeah. And it's getting where people actually, not everyone, but I know there's people who actually following me. And I mean, they're seeing the result, so why not? If I'm following someone and I'm seeing the result, especially they're talking about natural and the way they plant. And then when I look at the plants, I'm gonna wanna know, I'm gonna wanna see too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just ways that you could actually grow. I don't know why people is wrong. I don't know why people is actually running. You know, no, we seeing proof that this thing is working. Is working, but I don't know why people still ignore it. It's like I want to see proof and what's work. And if it's working and it's something good, it's something positive, it's something good for me, I'm gonna look into it. But I'm not here to convince anyone or tell you how to grow your food. I'm just here to show you the way I do it and the result from it. I show you how I plant. I show you what I use and make my compost. I show you, you know, I can talk about something and then I could go and bring a video to show you what I'm talking about. So I hope you guys appreciate what I'm trying to do, if it means anything to you. All right? Okay. Go ahead, Planter. Thank you for all your demonstration that show the proof of what you have been teaching. Thank you, Fifi. I appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. My goal is to for everyone to able to grow something and have a successful garden season. That my goal is. And I'm not sure if people is stop growing food or what is going on, but I'm just hoping that's not the case. I'm just hoping that more people would start growing something. You know, the past 2 years, I think I saw more people on YouTube was actually growing food. This year, I kind of see a drop and a drop. I don't know if they stop growing. I don't know if they're still growing, but they're not doing YouTube. But don't stop if you got the opportunity and if you got the space. If you are a new gardener, like I keep mentioning, if you are a new gardener and you're looking to grow something or you're trying to real chicken, turkey, whatever you're trying to do, find people who could help you. Watch them, see what they're doing, and look at their result. People with information, the people who could guide you, and follow people like that. Because you know your goal, you know what you're trying to accomplish. Like if you're trying to rail horses, you're gonna look at the guy who have horses, who growing horse, and how he doing it and his result. That's what you follow. Because there will be tons of information out there about horses and how to do them. But you got to actually follow the people who actually doing it, not talking about it, who doing it and able to show what they're doing. But I'm not here to tell no one what to do. You got to do what you want to do. I hope people are still growing and have their drives to go. And I'm hoping the same thing. I'm hoping the same thing. But a few people I know who are trying growing food, I'm not seeing them again. I'm not seeing them again. So I'm just saying, I'm hoping that maybe they decide I'm not going to post them. And I'm hoping that they did not stop. Yes, the evidence that it is possible. Yes, 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 yes. I'm just hoping that that's not what's going on because you Even though you didn't do it for a year, it was your first time, you should continue. You should try. Get motivated. Find people who could motivate you. That's the thing. You got to find people who could motivate you and lift your spirit and make you want to do things you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, sometimes the wrong people, the wrong energy could really keep you from accomplishing things. And then sometimes you catch yourself with people who want to rule you, want to run your life, who want to tell you what to do and what not to do, and who you should talk to and who you shouldn't talk to. And no, you're a grown person. That's your decision. That's your decision who you want to talk to and who you don't want to talk to. You check what I'm saying? I believe in if a person, if you, me and you as friends, and you have a situation with someone, I don't think I should not talk to the person because you and them not talking or you and them ain't cool. You understand? Because your situation with this person mightn't be my situation with them. So, as grown people, getting into this situation where you're not dealing with a person because you that person, no, I don't think. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. But all I'm saying, guys, always stay positive. Always be true to yourself because you can't fool yourself. Right? So always be truthful to yourself. Okay? Don't lie to yourself. Be truthful. That element. Exactly. Exactly. It's cool, you and your friend, and then but since I was young, I was saying, hell no, that's you. That's you and them. They never do nothing to me. Why will I just stop talk to them because you and them ain't friend? No, it don't work like that. And for grown people, if you as a grown person want to fall into them kind of chat, well, that's good. That's on you. If you want to fall in a trap where because somebody you know are maybe cool with ain't talking to somebody and you stop talk to them because and they never do anything to you, well, I don't know. I'm not doing it. Sorry. I don't know what you and them have. I don't know what you did to them. I don't know the whole story. So why would I just know? So if we are grown people, and I think grown people should understand that. So that's how I see it, but I'm not telling anyone. I'm not guys, I'm just here is open discussion. And we just have conversation about different things. Nothing personal. We don't discriminate. We don't be, if whatever if we don't get into religious stuff. Whatever religion you be, that's on you. We don't get in there. We only here to encourage people and show people positive light. That if they see what we share and it's something that encouraging them to them or could help them in any form, they can, you understand? But I'm not here to discriminate. I'm just here to share the information, grow some food, share the information with people who want to grow some food as well. And we just move on. All right? So, as always, let me find a video to another garden. Let me find another inspiration before I end this live tonight. So, give me 1 second, guys. right, all right, all right, all right. That's just to give. Hold on. Yes, that's just to give the garden drive. That just to give the spirit of gardening. That just to uplift the spirit of gardening because I don't know what is going on, but it seems like the spirit of gardening is really going down. I just want the spirit of gardening to build and lift up. Give me one more second, guys. One more second. Give me one second, guys. Wow. Guys, I don't know. I don't know, guys. The honest truth is, I don't know how you guys feel about them two videos I now post there, but them videos touch me, man. I'm telling. I don't. It's my video, so. But you know the drive, the energy that comes from them two videos really, really touch me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the vibes, the energy, the garden videos is, you know. Give me a minute again, guys. Let me find one more. Yes, guys, listen me, man. Guys, don't get discouraged. Keep pushing. Don't make no one discourage you because this is garden season, man. And listen me, time is changing, and we got to get to these places where we got to understand that we got to start provide for ourselves. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. We don't know what's coming. Learn these skills. These skills, you could never lose from these skills. You see what I'm saying? You could never lose from these skills. Man, I hope these videos can really uplift you guys, man. If anyone in here tonight who not used to gardening, man, I just hope, man, that these little short videos can really, if you was planning and give up, I hope this video can bring back the life and tell you no giving up. No giving up. Don't allow, no one discourage you. Please don't. Get yourself back into gardening. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm coming. All right. Guys, I hope tonight was, if anyone in here tonight, right, Fifi, giving up is no option. No way, no giving up. If anyone in here tonight who give up from gardening, if you in here tonight and you give up and tell yourself you're not growing anything this year, I ask that you try to grow something. Even if it ain't too late. It ain't too late, and try to grow something. If there's a few herbs that you can grow. If last year was challenging to you and you feel like, nah, I'm not doing it this year, don't do that to yourself. This is the heart of garden season. This is what we do. We encourage people that the importance of gardening, is so much to gain your own food, what you're eating, learning skills, able to teach your family, able to feed your family, able to provide. Is so much things to learn in this thing. And I don't want you guys to give up at all. I'm just playing these little clips that I'm hoping that they could really motivate you and take you. I mean, some of us is in some places that it might sound crazy if you say it this way, but some people in some places where they need help, serious help, man, and not trying to hurt no one feelings, but the mindset. The mindset is damaging, and some people need help from these pit, these places. Guys, don't misinterpret what I'm saying into how you want to put it. What I'm saying is sometimes our mind is in some places where we actually need help. You know what I'm saying? because we've been taught so many things for so many years, and some people mind is still there. You know what I'm saying? Without any question, they're still there with that thinking and that mindset. And my goodness, if you could plan something and have the space and even have the urge and the courage to do so, something is off. You know what I'm saying? And I know it can be the teaching, because we grow up believing in we could just go and get stuff to the supermarket. Well, not everyone. And not actually grow it. So I understand. But sometimes, I mean, come on, guys, don't give up. Let me find one more video. Okay? One more. I'm trying to lift the garden spirit tonight. Let me go to the next video, guys. Guys, don't give up. Don't give up at all. No time to give up. No time. Get the spirit back alive. No time for failure, guys. No time for failure, and no time for. All right. I'm coming there, guys. Garden TV. How you guys doing today? Well, guys, we in October. This whole day right now. October. Shout out to all the Scorpios. Shout out. Shout out. To each and every one of you. All right, guys. All right, guys. All right, guys. Guys, I hope people are not being discouraged by seeing your beautiful garden and all. No, they should not discourage anyone. They should encourage. Because you know why it shouldn't discourage anyone? Because I'm here over a year every Thursday night. Every Thursday night, you know I'm here willing to answer question about gardening, sharing information, how I grow, how I maintain, so it should be an encouragement for everyone, not a discouragement at all. And at the same time, you got to put in the work. That's the thing. And plenty people is not willing to put in the kind of work that I will put in. Because like I keep saying, I will go in my garden and spend 6, 7, 8 hours just walking. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I get the production. So I just want to encourage, and I'm hoping that I'm doing. I'm hoping I'm encouraging. I'm hoping that I'm making people want to say, all right, let me get out tomorrow and start. Because you could always ask me question about gardening. And I'll answer only organic though. You only could ask me question about organic gardening though. You got me? So I'm willing to help. All right? Can I go for next video, guys? If I can go for next video, let me know, guys. I don't want to bore you guys. So if I can find another video, press 1 if I can, all right? I'm just trying to bring back the garden spirit because I don't know. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Let me go look for another video, motivation video. Only short one I'm getting. Guys, this is the heart of garden season. We cannot give up on this thing. We got to grow as much as we can. We got to do as much as we can because we don't know what next year is bringing. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. All right. Okay, James and Fifi, all right. I got it, some said, how you doing? More videos. All right, all right. You guys getting me? That's good. Let me go. Let me bring this one. Hold on. All right, all right, all right. Man, I'm just trying to bring the yes, man. Thank you guys for being here with me, man. I appreciate you guys. Let me find another one, guys. I hope you guys are having fun. Let me find the next one. We're not giving up, guys. Hell no. We ain't giving up. We're growing food. Giving up is not an option. Not an option at all. Let me see if we find another one. Let me see. Gardening season is here, guys. This is the time to get down in the soil and put your food in the soil. This is the time. Yes. You know what? Let me go look for an older video there. Let me just get like a short video here.
Around. Then what I'm gonna do now, as you can see, I have all these dry bushes on the ground. As you can see,
All right.
so what I'm gonna do now,
This is the best. Yeah, man, garden season is going.
as you can see, and I'm gonna throw them inside here.
All right, guys, this is a video 7 years ago. Still talking about them leaf up to today.
Inside here.
7 years ago.
Inside here. So what I'm gonna do, after I take the dry bush from off the ground and throw them in there, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take some dirt, then I'm gonna throw on top of there.
All right.
Then I'm gonna take up more dry stuff, throw it on top of there.
7 years ago, guys, I've been talking about this. All right, let me find another video. Oh, yes, I'm sitting. Okay, that's good, Fifi. Oh, it's not really sure. All right, okay, good, wonderful. That's good. Let me find something else. Yes, glad you guys enjoyed it. Glad. Yeah, guys, don't get discouraged at all, guys. For what we see going on now, how could you not? How could you not grow something? You know, I remember, I remember when I now start to start the garden, I remember the soil was so bad. When I say bad, now I wouldn't say bad, the clay. And the thing about it was, you know, the clay, you had was to fight with the clay because you know when the rain come, if you ain't go and soften, it could get real clammy. So my thing was get in there. Once it rained, I used to have to go in there and breaking the clay, breaking it up. And this is things. I mean, we want the best, but we got to put in the work. It really don't, you know what I mean? It's really don't just happen just so. Let me show you guys a video here that, that's very, to me, is very inspiring. To me.
I'm kind of showing you guys right now how I get compost for my plant.
Check this out, guys.
I try to do everything natural. I try to feed the plant with natural stuff and not chemical. So you see this? This is the kind of stuff I feed my plant. I come and I dig out the rotten stuff from the trunk, and I place it around the plants them. This is real organic compost, guys. I try to do it natural. I take the plants, I'm seeing you know, you have ants and stuff in there. So I really don't want to take the ants in my garden, but I need a compost. So what can I do? Man, look at this thing. Look at this, guys. This is real organic compost. The plant's gonna love this.
All right, guys. All right. After what I show you guys tonight, tell me, after what I show you guys tonight, do I got to prove myself again? I did that already. I ain't got to prove myself again. Tell me about it, guys. Tell me about it. I don't know if you guys see him there, behind my back there, the organic king. After I show you guys this tonight, please tell me if I still got to prove myself. After all the works I put in for 7 years, do I need to prove anything anymore? Or I already did? Please let me know if I got to prove anything again after all that I show. The production, the compost, the stuff that I use, the result. Do I really got to prove myself? No, please let me know if I have to. But I still wouldn't believe you, okay? If you say yes, I will still say hell no. I proved myself already. Please tell me. Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. That's the real deal. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So when I say the organic, I mean, when I say the organic, I mean, think about it, man. I'm not just talking here. Yes, that's why I like the background. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't have to prove anything anymore. All right, thank you, boy Blue. Thank you, boy Blue. I appreciate that. I mean, come on. I've been doing this for almost 20 years. I say all my life because since I'm a little boy, you know what I'm saying? I'm still doing it. So yes, we've been getting lots. This rain, I don't know. I ain't getting much, but but I get some 2 days ago, but it was just right. It was just right. Not too crazy. It was just right. All right. Okay, guys. I'm gonna look for another video, guys. Guys, I'm just trying to keep the garden spirit alive. I'm just trying to keep the spirit. Okay, so if anyone in here was planning on giving up tonight, I hope tonight could make you say, let's go gardening. All right? It's too much to gain from gardening to just walk away from it. No, no, no. If you did it for the first time, if you did it and you didn't like the result, if you did it and it just didn't work for you, that doesn't mean you should just walk away. Okay? That doesn't mean you should just walk away. That means you should try again. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Okay, wait. I'm supposed to do over these let me see. So tonight we're trying to keep the spirit alive. The garden spirit. We're trying to keep it alive, guys. This is the heart of gardening. Let's encourage the people. Let me see, is this the first one? The second, okay, oh, garden challenge begin. Is this the first? Okay, let me see. Comment there, guys. Give me a look. Okay, comment. Yes, guys. Yes, guys. I hope this clip is really bringing back. I hope this clip is really bringing back the energy, man. I hope this clip is really bringing back the energy. Yes, 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 yes. I'm trying to bring back that jive, man. I'm trying to. All right, let's go again. Let's go again. I guess this is the last one, guys. I hope I'm not boring you guys, you know. This one is a special one, guys. This one is special. Guys, I did nice to do it twice, okay? Okay. I gotta replay that one. I gotta replay that one, guys. I gotta replay that one. I have to replay that one, man. Give me a second, guys. I mean, guys, come on. Tell me about it, guys. Tell me about it. We do Val service, but I'm glad for collecting my garden. Plenty. Okay. All right. Thank you, my journey to success. Okay. Just need a bucket of your soil. All right. I hear that. Yes, yes, yes. What a beautiful night tonight. I'm hoping you guys really enjoying this night. I'm really hoping that you guys enjoying this night because my goodness, this is a classical night. I'm not sure. Well, for me, it's a classical night. It's a night to remember because I'm just trying to keep the garden spirit alive. Because, guys, just check what good Duval said a while ago. Did you hear what Duval said? From the Herb Garden Challenge, she start learning about more now. She able to root more, and that's the drive we're looking for. We not no stopping. Failure is not an option. Failure is not an option. Enjoy this. All right, appreciate that. Appreciate that. So now you send me for another video now. You know you send me for another video, right? All right. I'm going for another one. Next second, guys. Just trying to keep the spirit alive, guys. Just trying to keep the spirit alive. Let's encourage some people. If they're trying to stop, no, let's go. No stopping. Please. You know what? I'm going to give you a pepper harvest that I did last year. Let's look at this one. No, we're not trying to stop, guys. We're trying to push this thing, make this garden season become like, you know what I'm saying? Let people want to come on. We can't do this, guys.
Look at the size of this bell pepper, man. And it was up in there hiding. Look at the bowl, family. Look at the bowl. Okay. So this one has gained. We pick all of these. Oh man, the bowl is full. Okay. Pepper here again. We have pepper here. Look how much bell pepper we have here, guys. And we ain't finished. We have over here as well. We ain't finished, guys. Look here. Look here. This pepper is huge, man. Look at this one. This one have a face. You see? That one have a face. Wow. This is a serious pepper harvest for the guys. Okay. I'm gonna put these here. Look at this, guys. And we in November. All this is bell pepper. And we still got more. Plus this, we still got more. So let's go around and harvest what is there. Okay, guys. All right, look what's going on here now, guys. We have all these peppers. If the frost hit them, you wouldn't be able to get nothing from them. Because the frost, what the frost do, it dries them out. I've seen it before. So I'm trying to beat the frost this year. I'm still gonna leave a few, but I'm gonna try to get majority of them.
Guys, this is a massive pepper harvest. My pepper them always produce many pepper all year round. Many peppers all year round. Look at this limb right here. My all right, guys, I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened. Wow, 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 wow. Sorry for that interruption. the internet went wild for a minute, but it's all back. But I'm just hoping that tonight was a very good inspirational night, because that's what we do. We try to inspire people in positive light, not negative light. In positive light, that motivation. So I hope that's what this life was about tonight. I hope this life was motivated. I hope this life was able to help people see where they could do things right in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? Don't limit yourself. Never limit yourself. Do whatever you can. Always stay positive. You know, sometimes the negativity come around, but cling to the positivity more than the negative side. You know what I'm saying? But tonight, to me, was a beautiful night. And I appreciate everyone for coming out tonight again. Don't forget, every Thursday night we here having a conversation, talking, gardening, different topics from time to time. So we always over here, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget, man, you know, stay positive, stay motivated. Always put here, failure is not an option. Don't settle for failure. All right? If something didn't work for you, try something else. All right? Because it's something for you. Sometimes it does be happening too. We trying out things that really not for us. You know what I'm saying? And ignoring what's really for us. You see? So if this not working, try something else. Okay? Yes, so I hope tonight was motivated. As thank you guys again for coming out. And I hope you guys see the pepper harvest. You can do it too. I give you guys the remedy. I give you guys all the information of getting great harvest. Don't forget, there's tons of videos to look at that you can have a successful garden. All right. So yes, guys, thanks again for coming out. We appreciate you guys. Yes, thanks for the 18 likes. We appreciate that. That's appreciation right there. Appreciate you guys again. Thank you guys as always. Don't forget, stay positive. Peace, love, and blessing to each and every one of you. Have a wonderful night. Good night.